bless and turn and honor the bride. Presents this bride's hand in marriage.
I do.
And you may, Walter, would you receive your bride and shake your son's hand? Thank you. May all be seated. Walter, if you'll take Heidi by the hand and step up towards me, please. Take a couple more steps. A little bit closer this way. Would you give your flowers to Claire? And if you'll take a little step towards Walter and hold hands. We're gathered here today at the Caesar's Palace Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, to celebrate the uniting in marriage of this man, Walter Jones, and this woman, Heidi Snyder, in matrimony. Marriage is a union where two people who love each other and are committed to one another come to spend the rest of their lives together. The goal is to bring out the very best in each other. So let's close our eyes as we say a prayer of blessing over their marriage. Dear God, we come before your throne. We bring Walter and Heidi with us. We ask you to personally be witness to the vows they're about to speak here today. That you would open up your throne in heaven and release a never-ending river of love and blessing into their lives and marriage, carrying with it prosperity, success, joy, and happiness. Let it fill each of their days with deep, rich love. And let it bring them into the true oneness you call husbands and wives to be. Amen. Would you please look into one another's eyes? Walter, you take Heidi to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, and protect her, and her alone. Do you pledge your love and your fidelity? If you agree, please say I do.
I do.
Heidi, you take Walter to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, and cherish him, and him alone. Do you pledge your love and your fidelity? If you agree, please say I do. Would you both do me a favor and take a nice deep breath? Claire, may I have the rings, please? The rings that you two have chosen for one another are made out of very precious metals, and they're one of the least tarnishing, one of the most enduring of all yours. They fittingly symbolize the ties that bind you two together in matrimony. Because you see, these ores that stand the test of time, the storms of life, tremendous pressure and even fire. And they always come out stronger, purer, more refined, and more beautiful each and every single time. Just like your love has, and just like it will. So Walter, would you please take these rings? Would you place those rings, wedding band, first on the ring finger of Heidi's left hand? Everything great requires effort. Hold them there in place. Look into our eyes and repeat after me, please. With this ring, I thee wed.
I thee wed.
All my heart's affection.
All my heart's affection.
All that I am.
All that I am.
All that I ever shall be.
All that I ever shall be.
And everything that's a part of me.
And everything that is a part of me.
I give to you now.
I give to you now
my wife.
my wife.
Heidi, would you take this ring, please? Would you place that ring on the ring finger of Walter's left hand? Hold it there in place, look into his eyes, repeat after me, please. With this ring, I thee wed. All my heart's affection, all that I am, all that I ever shall be, and everything that's a part of me, I give to you now, my husband. Walter, would you take hold of Heidi's hands in yours? I want you to continue looking into one another's eyes. And I want you to think back to that very first moment when you knew that this was the one. This was the person you wanted to spend the rest of your life with. You stepped into a deeper commitment today, and I charge you to keep true to the vows that you've agreed to and spoken here. Walter, God well as your bride. She commits herself into your hands and into your keeping, placing not only herself, but everything she holds dear under your protection for the remainder of her life. Live in such a manner from this day forward that no word, deed, or action of yours would ever cloud her brow with grief or dim her eye with tears. And if there are tears, like there are right now, let them only be tears of joy. Heidi, it'll be your part to attain by your virtues, through your faithfulness, your loyalty, your love and encouragement, this man's heart, that you've won by your grace, your intelligence, and your beauty. And to both of you, always remember you're holding your very best friend by the hand right now. Always be quick to forgive each other. And never forget that love is not an emotion, it's a decision. It's deciding to put the other person before yourself every single time. If you both agree to all these things, then please say I do. You do too.
I do.
And by the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it is my honor and privilege to pronounce that you are husband and wife. Walter, you may kiss your bride. Heidi, you'll face your family and friends. We'll all rise, please. It's a great honor and privilege for me to present you all for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Walter and Heidi Jones.